While we keep a close eye on current COVID-19 cases, hospitals are experiencing some relief from last month's declines. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Marlisa Goldsmith. Some hospitals in the area only taking care of 2 total COVID-19 patients as of today.
THV 11's Mercedes McKay joins us live from UAMS, where they are dealing with a little bit larger number, but how many, Mercedes?
Rolly, Marlisa, here at UAMS, they are taking care of 8 COVID-19 patients. Now that's a drastic difference from the 80 patients they were taking care of during the summer surge. But we've been in this pandemic long enough to know that these ups and downs are common. And that's why a doctor here says it's not time to let our guard down.
We've gone through this series of things seem to calm down, waiting for the next shoe to drop. And I think there is some concern about, when or what's going to drive that.
While the future is unknown, especially with COVID-19, the present is looking pretty good inside Arkansas hospitals.
We're all very pleased that our number of COVID patients has come down over the last couple of 3 weeks. We've stayed down at fairly low levels.
With 8 patients battling the disease and 2 of them in the ICU at UAMS, Dr. Robert Hopkins says they have some breathing room. He believes more vaccines and immunity led to this drop.
In the healthcare community, we need to continue to have open-minded conversations with people to help answer their questions about the vaccine.
It's a similar story 30 miles away at Conway Regional Medical Center.
We're ready to take care of more COVID patients, but it is not full of COVID at this moment.
As of Wednesday, just 10 COVID patients. Infectious disease specialist Dr. Mary Burgess says it's a nice change compared to the intense summer months.
We had nearly 50 patients in the hospital, and we were running out of ICU beds and needing to create more intensive care unit beds. So right now it's a very normal time for us.
So how do we keep our hospitals like this? Burgess says the answer is in the shot.
Anyone out there who has not been vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine, I would say to please get vaccinated.
While this is something to celebrate, doctors want everyone to remember the pandemic isn't gone yet.
I don't want people to back off too much on their precautions because we don't want to be back where we were.
Nationally, cases and positivity rates have been rising over the past month, but here hospitals say they are keeping busy and full, taking care of everything else that comes into their ERs, like heart attacks and car accidents. Both doctors say they just think this will be the new normal. COVID-19 will just be one of the many conditions that they treat. Live in Little Rock, Mercedes McKay, THV 11 News.
Good to know. Thanks so much, Mercedes. Now let's check out today's numbers on COVID-19 in Arkansas. 675 new cases tonight added to our state's total. 177 new active cases, which means about 4,500 people are fighting the virus tonight.
1,230 of tonight's active cases are kids under the ages of 18. 296 COVID patients are fighting from a hospital bed, 66 of them on ventilators.
78% of everyone with COVID in Arkansas tonight aren't fully vaccinated. 55% of eligible people are vaccinated, which is at least 20% less than where infectious disease doctors want us to be.